Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Thundernick Plays Games. I'm starting early today. I'm starting very early today. Mostly because I didn't get much of a run yesterday on the server. We're back on that Highlife RP, obviously. I didn't get much of a run on the server yesterday. They had a bunch of, restarts and stuff, and the server was even down for a little while. So I was like, man, I didn't feel like I scratched the itch very well yesterday. So I made a point to quickly get home as quick as I could this morning from work, and quick stop at the grocery store, grab a few things. Nothing extensive, but grab a few things. Got home, got my comfies, got my cozies, and I was like, let's just get right into it, dude. No watching YouTube for an hour and a half and procrastinating. None of that nonsense. Just get right in there. So we got a few hours before restart. And even after the restart, hopefully it'll just be a standard restart today, and I'll be able to get back in. We got a lot to do. A lot to do. We're going to do some junking. Obviously, I'm going to do a little bit of obviously I'm going to do a little bit of pizza and some maybe a trash run. We'll do a few things to get a little bit of Skrilla, just the standard way, the traditional way, if you will. But we're also going to do a fair amount of junking today. Man, dumpster diving is my new favorite thing. Is my new favorite thing on the server. It's so good because if you do find something dope, interactions, it pushes interactions because depending on what kind of stuff I find in the garbage, dude, is depending on who If I'm finding fruit, I go all the way up to Polito. There's different people up there. If I'm finding, illegal stuff or drugs and what have you, I'm talking to the Yellow Boys, the Eskils people, who I met yesterday, whose numbers I got, but I don't know what name go with the numbers. So, I'm going to have to be, if that comes up, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to guess. We got a wheel spin to do today, for sure. That's happening. Yeah, should be a busy morning. We're getting an early start on it, so that's all good. That's all positive. Because of how exciting it was yesterday, the limited amount of time I got to play on the server, it was a good time, dude. Things popped off. Things were happening. Dumpster diver. She's trash cannon. Let's just start with a pizza run, just off rip, just to get the beak wet today. I know it's not core hours, but what the hell? Who gives a shit? Let's just run one. Like I was saying, I didn't get much sleep yesterday. It was such an exciting day on the server that I was revved up from it. I was like, this was cool. Running into Yeskel's people was cool, and finding all the stuff I did in the trash was good. Learning about some things, figuring out some things. It was it was a short couple of hours, but a productive one. We got a lot accomplished. So. But because I did all that cool stuff, I had such a hard time going to sleep yesterday. I don't know why. It might have been the extra energy drink. We're going to test that theory today because I'm full exhausted right now. But I have the other, because it's 2 for $5. I have the other Monster Java. So we're going to crack that guy right now. Kind of like we did yesterday. That's nice. So yeah, who knows what kind of bullshittery we're gonna get into today. Could be a quiet day, could be an exciting day. That's kind of the ebb and flow of a server like this. I know we got to make some money, bro. I'll say this: Yeskel's people hooked your boy up. Like I made money yesterday off those guys, bro. You know what I mean? Like not off them, like not in a manipulative way, but like multiple transfers from those guys. For the LSD that I brought him, I gave them. I was trying to give them one complimentary LSD. Like, yo, just so you know, this is what I'm about, dude. Like, good times and happy days. And they're like, no, we're gonna pay for it. I think 2 different people paid for it. You know what I mean? Like somehow I got 14 grand from them for one LSD, which is like that doesn't make sense. I don't think I gave them anything else. I might have given them zip ties. I think one of the guys wanted zip ties. In fact, do I have zip ties on me? Did I give him the zip ties? I don't even remember. Hold on. Oh no, I still have the zip tie on me. So what the hell? I gave them one LSD and got 14 grand. I think 14 grand. Like those guys were way too generous. I mean, they probably just got money like that, is what I'm guessing. Accidentally swerved into that guy. Don't want problems. Hopefully that guy doesn't get mad. I like bombing around this Izzy, bro. It's a great way to start the day. Quick little Izzy run, schmob around in this thing. Move some za, if you know what I mean. Moving a little za to start the day. What I'd like to do is do enough junking. What I'd like is to do enough junking today where I can get like a good amount of stuff together, you know, establish a value with my new friends. Be like, check it out, bro. I junk on a high level. You know, like I want to be the king of junk, dude. I want to be the king of garbage. Right now, that seems like a very achievable goal. I see people trashing, you know, looking for trash and what have you, but like on a very small scale. They're like in a, you know, on a dirt bike or whatever. They're not doing it in a giant van with 400 capacity, you know. So I think I definitely have a leg up. Just on vehicle alone, I think I got a leg up. Junking, you know. Holy crap. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not hanging around. Something's going down there. Bucking and ducking, you know what I mean? Pop, pop. They're doing that. Firecrackers, man. Hey, y'all, we're doing 4th of July or something yesterday, earlier today, man. Like firecrackers going out, pop, 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 pop. You know, going out over there. Normally, I'm more chatty than this. I apologize in advance if you're like, damn, he's just sitting there. Yeah, I'm tired. Been a weird couple of days. I haven't been sleeping well. Sometimes the old ADHD is like, yeah, you're not going to sleep for a while. And then I don't sleep for a while. And that's always a bummer. Oh, we're going to run that light with a cop right there. I was born on a weekday, but it wasn't yesterday. You know what I mean? Or how's that saying go? I was born during the day, but it wasn't yesterday, or some shit like that. I don't know expressions or sayings very well. There it is. I wish there was a way to double dip, you know, like uh, do a pizza run, but like sell, sell, you know, weed on the side or something. Like, I wish there's ways to double dip. Like do trash, but then also junk, like the ones I don't back the garbage truck into. Like I just go over there and I dig through those ones and get the treasures. I mean, I guess I could probably do that actually if I tried, but I would only be able to carry as much as I could carry on me, which isn't that much. This is isolating and beginning to get bored, especially since it's not core hours. This is not the jam. I don't know why I did this. Let's just get right into junk. It's much more exciting. Or since the day had just started, I should have planted some pot. That'd have been the smart move. Part of me wants to plant right in that soccer field. Tell me why I shouldn't just plant. Oh, because people drive by here all the time. Tell me why I shouldn't just plant right there in the middle of that park. Like, why shouldn't I? Because it's dumb? Like, Beans does dumb stuff. A part of me wants to grow some weed right there in that park, dude. Technically, I could still probably plant. It's early enough still in the day, but why is that same lady at like 5 different doorways in the hills? That's just bad programming. That's that same lady from that other house where she's like, "I have 3 words for you," and whatever. That lady keeps popping up. How many houses does she own? I mean, it's crazy. Oh shit. Cars are getting jacked up over here. Let's go to the casino. It's casino o'clock. What illegal item do I have? Zip tie? Is it the zip tie? Oh, I have bags of weed on me? Why the fuck do I have bags of weed on me? When did I get bags of weed? By the way. Alright, let's spin the wheel, see if we get some fun happening on the wheel. No prize. Damn it. It's okay. That's okay. You can't always win, you know? I won 15 grand yesterday, so you can't win every day. That wouldn't be fair to everybody else. I got almost 5 grand in my pocket. Okay, let's Pardon wants to run some ponies, but let's do some. Do you want to do blackjack? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe do one $3,000 hand of blackjack. Let's do one $3,000 hand of blackjack real quick. We were already down 5 grand at the casino today. Didn't win anything on the wheel, so screw it. Alright, give me a good cards off rip. First scan. Here we go. Boom. Love it. Face cards are my friend. Boom. Hate it. A 13 is bullshit. You know that. You're a bitch. You're a bitch again.
16.
And now I stand because it's getting crazy. Plus she has 4. So if she gets a face, plus 4.
13.
Hop. Busted. Nice try, dummy. Wait, what? She got a blackjack? Oh, you're a fucking...
Time for your chips.
Wait, what just happened? How the fuck did I just get 6 grand off that? How did I win? I had a 16. Uh-oh, something's broken there. How did I make money on that? Does that make sense? I had a 16. And they gave me blackjack bonus. I think I just made money incorrectly. No, I don't want to be that guy. think I might have just it might have just glitched in my favor. You know what I mean? Like that wasn't right, right? Like I had a 16. She either busted. I think she busted, but then like they gave me 6 grand. Like I got a blackjack. I didn't get a blackjack. I had a 16. So I hesitate to deposit this money because I feel like I might have just cheated. All right, I'm gonna put it in my bank account, but I think I deserve some amount of credit for getting up off that table the second it was glitching. Right? It glitched and I was like, no, whoa, when I got off of there. Maybe I benefited 3 grand, but like I didn't sit there and try and make that happen again, right? Like I'm a good guy. I think I'm a good guy, right? I think. I'm not sure what more I can do in that situation. I guess like report it, but I don't know how to do that. I don't like that I have the baby blue, the yellow, and the white all the same print. Every other one is different prints. This one needs to be deleted. The yellow and the baby blue. Which one is? I already have I already have a blue, so delete this one. Okay. So the only one I don't have is like one of these guys. Do I want to do this red one? Or do I want to do like the gray and white? The white and black, rather. I think I'm going to rock this one. I like this one. It looks cool. I don't generally want him to look cool, but like... I think it's all right. He's kind of cool looking, but not really. He's still kind of a goof in a colorful flower patterned shirt, you know? No, he doesn't look that cool, I don't think. It's still really early. I think junking right now is probably the move. It's still really early. There's not a lot of people yet. Now might be the time to go jump into some garbage cans. Running horses and stuff's more fun when other people are gambling on the horses too. And like playing cards without other people is kind of boring. Pizza run in the middle of the day is not the move. I don't want to do group 6 right now, or really ever again. I'm sure I'll do group 6 again, but like I'm kind of burnt out on group 6. It just takes way too long, and I'm very close to unlocking a new vehicle. So maybe when I do unlock that, I do group 6 again and unlock that new vehicle, that'll make it more exciting. But like, I don't know. I've hit a wall with group 6. Garbage trucking, like actually doing the garbage man job, is kind of fun. But if I'm going to be going dumpster to dumpster, I might as well just be digging through them myself, putting it in the van, you know? I kind of rather do a garbage man on my own without like doing the job per se, you know? Although the money for it is pretty okay. The garbage man money is pretty okay. Empty watering can. Someone was saying I think it was the guy at the weed store was saying you could refill the watering cans. I got to figure out how to do that. Maybe like if I had an apartment, I could refill them or something. Maybe that's what he meant. I feel like one of those should have been searchable. Whatever. Let me get my van. Let's go to the hot spots. Dumpster alley and, you know. I should probably go get burgers and waters as well. I'm assuming I'm getting low on that. Just because I don't remember the last time I grabbed them. Right, so I got one bottle of water and no food. Yeah. So I need to, right, okay. Let's go get some burgers. We'll get some waters. Over in that same neck of the wood, basically across the street, is Garbage Can Alley. Or Dumpster Alley, as I like to call it. What's that guy doing? I do not see anybody in the real estate office. That is a bummer. I feel hydrated. Alright, dude.
Yeah, talk to people, maybe like coworkers about it. Like if you're interested, like gauge interest about the situation.
Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense if people are gonna be coming in here more often.
Yeah, because I initially said no guns, but like it gets dangerous for my employees, and I can't realistically like there are people who can't just
Fuck, were they discussing? Those guys were talking with a cop about guns and no guns. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? Plus, they're all wearing Burger Shot jerseys. Like, what are you talking about? The guys that work at the Burger Shot shouldn't be carrying guns, or what were they? I wonder what they were discussing. I kind of wish I could hang out in there, but like, I didn't want to be obvious that I was like listening in, you know. But that was very interesting. I wonder if that's common. People chopping up with cops, discussing stuff like that. I mean, I'm kind of the school like don't talk to the Piggly Wigglies, right? Well, isn't that kind of SOP? I feel like that's SOP. Maybe I don't know. Ooh, glass bottle. Let's go. Dude, I got about 5 watering cans on me right now. I'm about done with watering cans right now. I'm gonna be honest. Three. I was being dramatic. I have 3. But still. Zip ties. Honestly, the weed should probably stay in there, but if I get to a spot where I have some locals, I'll probably just sell that weed off really quick. I don't like pushing weed. That's not really my thing. My Beans wants to grow it. He doesn't really want to push it. But, I mean, 3 bags is pretty easy to move. If I find a crowd, I'll try and move those. Fishing bait. Fucking bullshit. Dude, I'm grabbing a bunch of trash, or literal trash today. Like, not good items. I think I already looked at that one. I mean, look at how many dumpsters are in this alleyway, dude. It's dumpster alley, dude. If you don't come to this alley when you're junking, are you even junking? I don't think you are. Come on, suitcase full of goodies. Come on, LSD. Come on, zip ties. Even though zip ties are low-level gangs. Because the high-level gangs are on handcuffs. They don't give a shit about zip ties. I wonder how you get handcuffs. I mean, you probably get handcuffs from robbing a cop, probably, right? But wouldn't the handcuffs have a cop serial number on it? I don't know if they're that detailed on this server, but on some servers I've seen, that's the thing. Like the cop has his own issued handcuffs. So like if somebody steals them, and they find the person, you know, has handcuffs on them, and they like can trace the handcuffs back to the cop or whatever. I'm getting all the trash items that aren't valuable right now. I just got a $500 for trashing though, so that's cool. Free $500 just for doing what I would have already been doing. I didn't even look at my daily activities or whatever. I'm assuming that's probably why I got 500. It was one of the daily activities. Hunting knife. How many hunting knives have I gotten? I feel like I've gotten a bunch. I think I sold like 2 or 3 yesterday. Metal can. Cha-ching. Imagine I got all excited for every $50 can. Yes! No, I'm looking for the big prizes. It's nice to get the pure recyclables. Those are fine. Not a bad thing to get those. But what I'm really looking for is like, you know, drugs. Sometimes you'll get meth out of these. Sometimes you'll get LSD out of these dumpsters. A lot of times I've gotten like wallets with money in it, or like a suitcase. One time I got a suitcase. Oh, diamonds and fur coat and stuff inside of it. It was cha-ching. It was like $5,000 suitcase. I opened it. It was $5,000 worth of shit in it. It was fantastic. I mean, even other people that I've talked to that dumpster dive are like, suitcases, bro. I'm like, oh, dude, yeah. Like we're all looking for suitcases. That's the real payday. But nothing wrong with recyclables, you know. Whoa. Every little bit helps. Come on, give me the good stuff. Watering can. Boo. Enough, dude. I've got enough watering cans. Bong, that's 20 bucks. 20 bucks to the pawn shop. We'll take it. It's not nothing, you know. Every little bit helps. Ah, suitcase. No, hold on. Hold on. Did I just miss an opportunity for a suitcase, or can I go back here and get it now that I have weight? Now that I have the weight. Please let me have the suitcase. Please let me have the suitcase. Fuck! I was overweight, and I that was a suitcase. Oh, you can't carry a suitcase right now. What? Bro. Dicks. I had too much shit in my pocket. Yellow, you got beans.
Yo, it's me from yesterday, one of the choppers.
Okay, yep, the yellow guys.
Yep. So
Oh,
I was
right
just
on.
calling you
What's
to
going
let
on,
you
bud?
know I've got a little package for you with a few goodies, but it's not going to be available for another 15 minutes since I'm just sorting out my personal lawyer. But if you want to head down to Mirror in like 15, 20 minutes, if that's not when Tsunami is, then I've got something for you.
Fantastic. 15 minutes.
It's nothing illegal. It's just to help you out.
Oh no, I appreciate it. You know, but every little bit helps. You know what I mean? And frankly, I'm not real into the illegal, bro. Truth be told, I'd
Yeah,
rather
I
stay
heard
on
you
the light
saying,
side of
like,
things.
yeah, I heard you saying like you're not into illegal stuff and like you don't want a gun and everything. So I got a few good things for you, which don't involve guns or criminal activity.
Well, I appreciate it. I'll see you down there in 15.
Yeah, in a bit.
All right, bud. All right. So one of their names is Cash. I was gonna say I didn't remember their names. I was like, oh fuck, they're in my phone, but like I don't know which ones are which. But Cash is one of the guys from the yellow guys. Now I wish I had something, illegal for him, in return. I got to figure out my greeting on the phone. Yellow, you got beans. You got beans is pretty good, I feel like, right? Maybe without the hello part. Bro, I had a suitcase, but I was overstuffed. Ah, that breaks my heart. Dude. When I'm junking, I got to put some stuff away, I think. I need to put a certain amount of stuff away when I'm junking so that I have room. You just always have room, you know? I mean, it's impossible to know how much you're carrying around. I mean, it's not impossible, but like, it's the weed bags is the problem. Well, that's another guy selling right there, right? With the motorcycle. Safe bet. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around on the pier then. Part of me want to just drive down here real quick and sell off this 3 bags of weed, but if there's people already selling on the pier, I don't want to get into a whole pissing fight with people right now. I wish the personal storage was a little bit better on the server. That's one thing I will say. Like, give me like another like 30 pounds of weight or something, you know? Like, I feel like it's a little stingy on the personal carry allowance type shit, you know? Like, I feel like it doesn't need to be as stingy as it is, dude. That's just for me personally. I'm not saying like I need 500 pocket storage. I'm just saying like it's at 100. Maybe give it like 130, 140 would be great. I always feel like I'm like 2 items away from not having an, like I don't know. Hey, you like running? You want some marijuana? Hey, you seem to like running. Do you want some marijuana?
You dumbass!
Is that a no? Okay.
Hey,
Hey, you like to run or whatever?
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Everything's great. Here you go.
Thank you.
3 bags of weed. Perfect. Wait, 3 bags of weed for 500 is really bad, actually, isn't it? That's like, bro, that's like, oh, I gave her a discount, I think. We'll take it, though. 3 bags for 500? I got like 190 for the ones I grew myself. I mean, it's good to get the illegal shit out of my pockets, but like, and also that was probably weighing my pockets down. Like, how much is my pocket in my pockets right now? See, I operate at 60, roughly 60. Like, I got lock picks. There's nothing here that isn't of important in my backpack right now, in my personal effects. There isn't a single item that isn't. I mean, that's 8 pounds right there for the knife. I could stand to not have the knife, but I should at least have a knife. I mean, I'd like to have a baseball bat or something, truth be told. I'd rather not stab people. I don't want a gun, but consider that, like, I have, painkillers, I have bandages, I have, this bottled water, burgers, things, food, water, like just the bare essentials. And I'm at like 60% of my personal storage. It's like, damn, dude, they can't set the personal storage just a little bit higher? I don't know. It's my one picadillo about this server. So far, I'm having a great time playing on this server, but like, that's the one thing that kind of bugs me, if I'm being honest. And I'm not saying I need like 500 storage in my pockets, but like 100 is, I feel like 120, 140 maybe would be so much better. Just a little bit more, so that like picking up a day's worth of food doesn't cost me or doesn't make it impossible for me to pick up, stuff out of dumpsters after like 2 or 3 dumpsters. I'm held hostage by my personal on-person storage, I feel like, at times. Like, it doesn't pay to be, I don't know. Maybe most people don't buy their food for the day in bulk like I do. Like, I'd rather just go to the burger shop once and buy 2 or 3 burgers, 2 or 3 waters, you know what I mean? And then just have them for the day when I need them. But maybe people don't do that, I guess. That will probably bring my weight down quite a bit. But then, I don't carry a gun. Most people carry a gun. I imagine that takes the weight right back up, though. Like, so do people not carry bandages and painkillers? I feel like that's probably pretty important to carry bandages and painkillers. I mean, I get hit by cars or have car crashes and stupid shit happen all day long. So, like, having bandages and painkillers is kind of important. Like, there's not a whole lot of my loadout that isn't, the GPS. Maybe I don't need the GPS, but I think without the GPS, I don't have that thing on the bottom. I don't have bottom left corner map, I don't think. Kind of like having the map. I mean, you could make the case that I don't need it, because like I know where most of the stuff is now, and I know my way around the GTA map. Like, in general, I know my way around. I don't have to like mark anything. Put a mark down so I know where to go. Like, in general, I know where to go because the GTA map I'm pretty familiar with. But so maybe I don't need the GPS, but that's probably only like 4 pounds. That's not enough to like make or break, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, but like, it'd be nice to have. Oh Jesus, it'd be nice to have like maybe 20 more personal storage. I mean, in a perfect world, our personal storage would be 150. That'd be great. Because then the 60 that I have or whatever would be just my necessities, the waters, the burgers. I mean, I went over it already. And then I'd have like 100 personal storage. That'd be fantastic. Then when I'm junking, I can pick up, 8 or 10 dumpsters worth of shit before I like load it into the van. The cops are all around Mirror Park right now. Like, what is going on? I think they're up to something. I feel like something's going on in Mirror Park. Do I want to be here right now? Like, they called me over here. Hey, be over there in like 15 minutes. We have a gift for you or whatever. And I was like, oh shit, I'll go. I'll take a gift. But like, also, why are the cops surrounding Mirror Park right now? Is it? I mean, for sure, I'm gonna go over there either way. But like, I wonder if it would behoove me to check for like garbage cans around here, dude. Like in these personal garbage cans at these houses. I wonder if that's got shit in it. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of garbage cans around here. backpack. Yo, if you're wearing a backpack, do you get more storage? They should make that a thing. I'd wear a backpack. Like if I'm junking, you know, get my backpack on. That should be a thing, dude.
Yo, Beans.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
It's going good, it's going good. Right, I don't currently have all of it on me, so I've got to quickly go get it. And then I've got a lot of
all the what?
pushing. You'll find out. It's a surprise. It's a
Okay,
surprise.
all right. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'm not a surprise ruiner. Those guys are the worst.
Yeah, by the way, Jaden, you do realise you can repair your vehicle in the garage?
Yeah, I know, yeah, but do you know, yeah, you get like 10% off at the garage. I ain't even got enough money to repair it.
How much money is it?
Actually, I might do.
How much is
I
it?
need another $11. Yeah, but then
What's
I
your
have no, but I ain't trying to be that much off a bit. That's why I want a bit more money.
That's a nice truck.
What?
I almost got that truck. That's a dope truck.
There you go. Repair your vehicle.
Damn, this guy's got all the trucks, huh?
Oh, just give me 2 moments.
All right, yeah,
I'll be
no
back
worries.
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back. Go, Jaden, stay here. I'm just gonna go quickly get it.
Should I repair my vehicle?
I wish I had a cigar. What are my dailies? Oh, illegal tests. I've already done that. Poker participant. I've almost win 5 times.
This isn't yours, is it?
No, mine's the brown van over there. Looks like a lima bean over
yeah,
there.
that's why I didn't fuck with that one. I got you. Take it easy.
Yo, Beans.
Hey, what's
I
up,
know
brother?
what he's giving you.
Yeah, but nothing in my van, but junk. I mean, he's gonna be underwhelmed if he stole it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I know what my mate's giving you. Beans.
Were you the gentleman yesterday wearing the soccer jersey?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I know what he's giving you.
You don't spoil it, man. He sounded like he wanted it to be a surprise. I don't want
120k. No, I'm joking. I don't know what he's giving you. To be fair.
20K. What?
No, I'm joking. I don't know what he's giving
All
you.
right.
Stefos ain't good.
Yeah, you guys sure are generous. I'll tell you. You're sure a lot nicer than every other gang in this city. Every other gang in this city shot me, shoot me, stab me, punch me, kick me. You know what I mean?
Like, stay away from me because you might get caught with my vehicle.
Bunch of goddamn jerks. Now that is a nice truck. I have the Guardian. That's my big boy truck. I'll tell you what.
Come in, Jaden.
Yeah,
You come in.
coming for what?
I'll see you now.
Huh? Well, let me get in. Wait there. I'll be back. Just give me 2 seconds. What are you saying?
What the hell? Old school Woodies are dumb. I toyed with the idea of making that Beans' car. That was a beautiful old school Woody you had there, bruh. Now that's a car.
What? Sorry.
The Woody, the I guess suburban. I don't know what you call that. Jeep?
This?
No, the one with the wood siding, man. The wood paneling. Woo.
Oh, the wagon. The wagon.
Yeah, the Wagoneer. There you go. Yeah, that is a.
Yeah.
Woo. That is
Yeah,
pretty, bro.
That's just my storage vehicle. I don't use it.
Fair enough. Yeah, you wouldn't want to hurt that thing, break that thing, wear that thing out.
Yeah,
That's
right, if you
beautiful
wanna
wood
have
paneling.
whatever
You just
fits.
can't buy paneling like that. That's all I'm saying.
Very true. It's stock and it only cost me $8,000.
Is that right? $8,000 for that? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and it comes with 150 storage.
Well, that ain't too shabby. That beautiful wood paneling got me all intrigued. That's beautiful, man.
Let me just get the box real. Right. What I want you to do is reach into the box.
Oh, all right. I'm not sure how to
And-
reach into a box.
Right, there we go. You'll get one thing out at a time. There's your first thing.
Holy smokes! I got money.
Alright. The next thing, I know you said you didn't want a gun.
but I still think you need protection, and it's not a gun, so don't worry. It's a glass bottle, which if anybody gives you any shit, just stab 'em. It doesn't make any noise, and it's a simple way out.
That's not. I tell you what. That makes a lot of sense. God, I faint at the sight of blood, but you know, if push comes to shove,
As long as you look away as you stab them.
right? I'll
Nothing will
put
be
my
wrong.
left arm over my eyes, and then I'll stab with my right. You know what I mean? That's why
Exactly,
the good Lord gave us two
I
arms.
know you said you didn't want a gun, so
I
I
do
thought,
not
what's
want
the
a
next
gun,
best
yeah.
thing? A knife. So if anybody tries anything, stab them.
Okay, okay. I
Next
can
thing.
absolutely do that. Now, how much does
Next.
a how much does a bottle weigh?
I think it only weighs 4. I might be wrong.
Whew, 8-pound bottle. That's a that is a doozy of a bottle, brother.
Right,
But
thing
I
is this.
appreciate it. I mean, imagine an 8-pound bottle. Woo, the damage. I hope I don't actually hurt
There's the
anybody. You
next
know what I
thing.
mean?
Sell that. Sell that, make yourself a bit of money.
Sure, sure. Oh man, I've been spending the morning looking for LSD, and I just found one right here with a friend. That's wild.
And then the last thing is, if any cops give you trouble, there you go.
What? That's a thing?
Yeah, there's also a Nuna reverse card.
Like that's really a thing? I could give that to the cop, and they have to.
Yeah, I mean, not all cops take it, but most of them do.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, thank you. That is very generous
it's
of
all
you,
good.
dude. You guys are some decent folk, you know. Like in a city full of dirtbags, man. You real decent guys up here. I mean, I know you're not pushovers, but like you sure are some decent guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've just got it lying around. Might as well give you some.
Well, I sure appreciate it, man. That's very nice of you.
But yeah, I mean, I was thinking, I was like, if he doesn't want a gun, he can have a knife.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering, is there baseball bats in this city, man? I was a hell of a little league
There is,
baseball
yeah.
player.
So down at the beach, there's like a parachute icon on your map. Go to there and you can buy loads of sporting equipment.
Is that right? Yeah, I love the bottle. I'm keeping the bottle. That's a gesture of friendship, and I will never get rid of the bottle. Trust me. But like, I also like the idea of a baseball bat because then I could just lump somebody up, and I don't have to worry about cutting out a vital organ that may or may not result in death. Because I don't want that on my conscience. I'm not built for it. You know what I mean? Taking life is not what I was put on earth to do. You know what I mean? Smiles and happy. That's what I was put on earth for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely get you. Yeah, so that's my little package for you. Might have some more in the future.
Oh, brother, I'm gonna pay this back. Trust me. We are now
That's no
best
need.
pals. You know what I mean?
It's all for free. There's no need to pay it back.
It's a heck of a nice gesture, man. It really is.
Yeah, I was thinking on it. Like he needs to protect himself somewhere or another.
Yeah, I mean, generally, I just show my belly and I'm like, "Hey, you guys are the leaders. You guys are in charge." And then most people just leave it there. You know what I mean? I only once got shot in the back of the head. That guy had zero patience and was not willing to have a conversation.
Jesus
I think he was more or less a shoot first, talk second kind of a guy. You know?
Yeah. But yeah, the LSD, you can always sell that. Easy 4+K.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start stockpiling that, man. I'm gonna get a fucking reserve of illegal drugs in a car somewhere, and then
I
be
mean,
like,
LSD isn't illegal. It's a legal drug.
Oh, is it? It's not illegal?
Yeah. So when you flex your K muscle and then you look on items, if it tells you that it's an illegal item, then it's illegal. But if it doesn't, then it's completely legal. But you gotta be careful in case somebody tries to scam you.
Okay.
I was gonna give you a weapon paint, but like it wouldn't work on a glass bottle. It only works on guns.
Well, I got to be completely honest with you. I don't need two weapons now. I had a knife. I did have a knife, but that's not as cool as the bottle. The bottle's way cooler.
Yeah.
Here, can you store this knife? I don't want to throw it away, but like,
I'll take a knife any day of the week.
yeah, let me give you the knife because like the bottle's
Appreciate
way cooler. You know what I mean? I think it's the same 8
Yeah.
pounds. So like,
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I mean, I have some other stuff. I have 2 explosives, but
Oh,
that would be a
you
bit too
know I'm
much for
not an
you.
explosive guy. Come on, man. I won't even pick
Yeah,
up a gun.
yeah. I mean,
I'm not.
I
I'm not
probably wasn't
blowing
gonna,
anybody's
I
limbs
probably wasn't
off,
gonna
bro.
give
What are you
that away
crazy?
for free either, because they're worth a bit. But yeah, but yeah, I just thought I'd give you that since you nice going, like you're learning the ropes.
Yeah, I got nothing but good things to say about my experiences with you guys. Like I said, I ran into a handful of the gangs in this city, and most of them are real quick with the "look at me, I'm a gangbanger, I got a gun, look at me, my mother didn't love me" type
Yeah,
nonsense. You know what I mean? And like, Allie said before I even came into the city, Allie said to me, I met some good guys, some the yellow guys. Don't worry about the yellow guys; those are good guys. I mean, they'll push when push comes, but like they're not out to fucking beat their chest and do some silly nonsense. And I said, okay, well, I'll take your
I
word
mean,
for it. Me and Allie go
there's
way
some
back, so I
Dannies.
said, I'll
Like,
take your
we have
word for
our
that. You know what I mean?
moments. We all have our moments of being Dannies, but overall, we're a good gang.
Yeah, well, I mean, hell, if Allie vouched for you, you know, you're as good as gold with me. So, if ever there's any, civilian type business you need done, let a brother know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you ever need anything, just give us a call and I'll help you.
Absolutely, I appreciate it, man.
But yeah, I've got to head off because I need to go sort something with my lawyer. But other than that, we're all good.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, do your thing, man. I'll talk to you when I talk to you, man. I really appreciate the bottle, dude. That's cool. And obviously the
You have
LSD
a
and the
good
money
one.
as well. But like the bottle,
Yeah,
that's fantastic. That's a nice workaround for me. It really is.
yeah. I mean, you can make your own glass bottles. Like, if you find a glass bottle in the bin, if you use it, it will turn it into a knife.
Is that right? Okay. So if
Yeah,
anything
I
happens to
just I
this
just
one,
had a spare one.
okay,
But yeah,
good to
if
know.
anything happens to that one, then you can always make your own.
Well, Lord knows I got enough glass bottles with my junking career. You know, I fund into those pretty
Yeah.
regularly. Have fun at your lawyers, dude. That sounds like a good time.
But yeah, you have a good one.
You too, bud. Thanks again. Yep, up. God dang boots. Dude, those are some good eggs over there, man. Just fucking speed driving out of here, running into everything. I don't know. Is the bottle more weight than? I feel like the bottle might be more weight than the knife, but I'm rocking the bottle. That was a gift. It's like I'm gonna rock the bottle. That's awesome. And then the get out of jail free card. I don't know how much that weighs, but like, I was just talking about my kit and how I'm like at 60-something% of my back or my pockets are full, and then like he just very generously gave me a bunch of other stuff. It's like, bro, that's awesome. The get out of jail free card is wild. So I can get into one bit of reckless business and with any luck, drop that get out of jail free card and be like, cha-ching. That's pretty cool. That's wild that they have that in the city. To be honest with you, that must be something. I don't know if that's something the cop gives to you as like a, hey, you didn't fucking act like an asshole today. Here's one freebie, kind of a thing. I don't know if that's like cops give those out or like. I wonder how you begin to get out of jail. It's cool. It's a cool that the city has that. That's kind of wild. Like a Uno reverse card, he said. That's the right way to put it. It's like, oh shit, didn't judge this particular bit of crime and mischief correctly. Let me just whip out the car. That's cool, man. I like that. Glass bottle is pretty sick, dude. He said something about down by the beach there's some sports equipment place. I want to look into that as well. I'd love to have a bat. Not like with nails in it or anything malicious, but just like a baseball bat, Oh, man. All right, so now I got to really focus up here. Hold on. Flip a rip. Let me do some quick sorting in my van. I want to put like really valuable stuff. I'll probably end up putting in my motorcycle. Like the get out of jail free card, I think I'll put in the motorcycle. Yeah, I should probably keep that on me. But it's like, how many things can I keep on me? That's the problem. I'm running out of space, like weight wise, in my backpack. I'm having a real crisis of backpack space, as it were. That's my biggest issue right now. There's a bunch of stuff in my van that's just garbage, I think. I may need to do a bit of selling of that sort of stuff. good to know though. If you find like one of those glass bottles while I'm recycling, which let's face it, I find constantly, I can just use it and break it into like a stabber. So that's cool. I didn't know that before. That's new information. I like that. I got 5 lighters. I can't move the lighters, so it's like I should be able to pick that up. Yes. And then 2 metal cans, maybe. Okay. I want to get a nice clean van and start fresh. Yeah, Yesko's got a good group of guys over there. You can tell they're good dudes. They're trying to put me on a clean path. You know what I mean? Like, and I appreciate that. Some real good eggs over there. Metal cans, 2. Gimme. Hunting knife I can sell. Cell phone, or not cell phone. Don't think I can sell the. I only have a couple of things to sell at the pawn shop, and then the rest of it I'll just drop somewhere, I guess. Most of this crap is not recyclable. Isn't plastic wrap? Plastic wrap should be recyclable. It bothers me that this isn't recyclable, dude. It bothers me. But Daddy, that should be recyclable. You don't have anything recyclable to sell. Yeah, even though I have, plastic bags on me, but whatever. I mean, I recycle plastic bags in real life, dude. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, let's go over to the pawn shop. Let's get a clean van, dude. I haven't had a clean van in a minute, you know? Let's get everything we can out of here, and then we'll just go up, like, to a side street somewhere and dump out the rest of the crap. The dice and the whatever else. I don't know. Maybe I have stuff of value here. I wouldn't know. Like, mistakes are allowed to be made. I'm Beans, you know. Beans doesn't make good decisions all the time. So, Beans makes mistakes. Hell, I threw away a whatever testing kit or whatever. Apparently that shit's really good. Are you kidding me right now? Am I stuck? Oh no, I'm not stuck. I was pushing the wrong button. Okay. I thought I was fucking stuck right there. That would have been embarrassing. Like, well, I'm stuck. Little help here. Alright, hunting knife I can sell here, right? Broken radio I can sell here. Bong I can sell here. I'm pretty sure. Is this extra cell phone? It is. Okay, most of this shit I'm throwing out. GPS, is that extra? Oh, we'll see. Back out, back out. You have 2, okay. You have 2. Alright. Alright, so now I gotta throw away some crap. Let me go into the parking lot over here. Let me just dump some shit over here. This'll work. I'll just put it over here by the door or whatever. This isn't a building you can go in anyways, right? So. I mean, resealable bags should just go to my, wrong button. Fucking damn it. I hit the wrong button. That's like $100 apparently. It costs $100 to get a dark SIM card from the digital den or whatever. So it's like it's not a value. No one cares about it. If you find one in the trash, it's not you didn't win anything. Zip tie is a value. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna drop a couple roses there for fun. Then I'm gonna drop 3 plastic wrap. Fishing bait, drop it. I dropped 5, right? Or no? Oh, are they saying like where I'm standing I can't drop anymore? Alright, let me go over here. Let me drop some shit over here, dude. Alright, resealable bags, zip ties. Those are both going in my truck. I'm gonna go to my truck, drop both those off. The fuck? So in this area, like in the like I gotta drive like a block away to drop more items, or what the fuck? It won't let me drop anything else right here. That's weird. Oops, sorry. That's what I get. No, I deserve that. That's what I get. Wanted to go in that spot back there. Trying to find some place to tuck in and drop off some more shit. Here, right here. This is a good spot. You cannot drop any more items. Max 5. I'm confused. Like ever? I'm never allowed to drop another item? The fuck is going on with this game? Are you kidding me right now? I'm confused. Well, maybe we put the lighters in with the marijuana. Fuck. I don't know. I gotta put most of this shit into my truck, I guess, with the weed. I don't want to put fish bait in here. I just want to throw fish bait away, honestly. Like, it won't let me put anything down, though. $62. That's not bad for weight. That's not, you know. That's not bad. It's not good though. I've added 2 pounds of weight somehow. Is that the card? Is it the get out of jail free card? Because that's worth it if it's a get out of jail free card. How much does the get out of jail free card weigh? A pound. Okay. So where's the other pound? Is it just by having so many painkillers and so many lockpicks or whatever? By the way, I could probably eat one of those right now. Also, let's do a burger. See, now I'm at 51. Still, though. I love my Rumpo, dude. That Wagoneer or whatever with the wood paneling on it that he had for like storage or whatever, bro. That he said that was 8 grand. That's crazy. That should be way more than 8 grand, honestly. I mean, I know it's not a good vehicle on the server. I'm sure it's very slow, but like old school like Wagoneers with like with the wood paneling on them in real life, legitimately, I think for like car show type people, that's like a car, you know what I mean? Like people like that one, I think. Am I in the right side? There we go. Maybe this, maybe it's this way. Which way is it? I don't know which way. Wait, this way? I mean, Beans likes that old school vintage looking, you know, wood paneling type cars because he's, you know, kind of an old school dork like that. But like, I think in real life, I'm pretty sure those cars are like, people fuck with those cars heavy. These are like collectibles, kind of collector cars, you know? So for them to be like 8 grand on this server is kind of funny when you think about it. Because I think people pay large amounts of money for those kind of cars in good shape, you know, with like the wood parts in good shape and everything and having to been taken care of and so on and so forth. I think you like ask a pretty penny for those, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that. I mean, I'm not a car expert or anything, but like I think those are like really prized if they're in good condition. Meanwhile, on GTA, it's like, oh, that's an $8,000 car. It's like, what? Like with perfect wood like that, dude? No way. Fishing bait. Fuck this fishing bait, dude. Maybe I go see if there's anybody up fishing and go like, here, can I give you these baits? I don't want to carry them and they won't let me set them down. The world will not let me put these on the ground for some reason. Couldn't help but notice that one of my dailies though was horse racing. We got to go back and horse race at some point. Like I got to, because like I don't know if I can. I mean, it said win 5 horse races. I don't know if I can win 5, but like I can win at least a couple. I'm pretty good at picking the winner on that, dude. I have a system. All right, I know everybody that's again every gambling addict says they have a system, but like I do think it's less random than you think, the horse races, because it seems like there's not like, I don't want to say a pattern because it's not perfect. It's not every time, but more often than not, dude. All right, now we're going to go over to the college and look at some garbage cans. Because, well, I think they're more NA. There is a gang that holds the college, I think. Like the flannel plaid boys or whatever. I don't know what the fuck their names are. I have the worst time holding on to names. Hell, Yesko's gang's told me their name like 4 times. I'm pretty sure I know it. Charos or Chavos or something like that. Charvos? Something. I call them Yellow Gang. I have the worst time remembering names. But I know there's like a plaid gang that like runs the college, I think. So we got to be careful over here. Although I don't think they're here. they're on in the mornings. I could be wrong about that. Boy, if I'm wrong about that, we'll find out soon, right? I'm over here pilfering their trash. I don't imagine they're going to get mad about me. Gangs wouldn't get mad about me pilfering their trash, I wouldn't think. But what do I know? Especially since I was talking to that junker yesterday, and I think it was he. Was it the guy? It was the guy. He was saying that, like, I can check a garbage can and he can check a garbage can and we'll get separate stuff. You know what I mean? So it's not like if I grab it, he can't grab it. Kind of a deal. So it's not like I'm stealing all the garbage cans from other people, you know? Kind of interesting if that was the case, though. Like, oh, you beat me to the fucking, the good garbage cans this morning, kind of a thing. Then people could hold down certain areas. Certain trash people would be like, yo, this is my trash cans. Like, that could cause some real conflict over the trash. But on this server, it's all very kumbaya with the trash. Like, no one has to guard any trash areas because I can look in that trash can, grab the Miracle Grow empty right there, and then someone else can come right behind me, go into that trash can and get something of their own, you know? It's not shared in that way. Which I guess is good, but it's also like there's room for conflict there. If you wanted to not make it shared, that could become like a contentious point with groups, you know? Why are you looking in the trash cans in my area? Blah, 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 you know? These dirtbags that are looking for a reason to cause a problem. You could very easily give them another one if you decided to, not make the garbage can so kumbaya. Just something I'm thinking, something that has occurred to me. Alright, we're only going to do recyclables this time. Like, if we get other stuff like this, we're holding on to it. We're only putting recyclable stuff into the van. We're going to literally fill the van full of actual recyclables. Now that I know what is and isn't, like, now we're going to make a concerted effort to get 400 pounds of recyclables, which could be really good money. If I actually fill the van completely with just recycled stuff, I bet you that's a fair amount of money. Are there garbage cans by that? Not really. Yeah. Oh, where are those one streets? Not in the rich area here, but there's those streets where the parking's underneath the apartments. It's kind of like in the middle of the map, city-wise. Like the middle of the city. I want to hit that street. That street was lucrative the other day. I really like doing the trash. The trash is so fun. I know I keep saying that. I apologize if you've been watching since the start and you're like, we know, Nick, you've said it like a dozen times. But bro, I really like the trash. The trash is fun. It's very like, ooh, what I get, Gotta catch them all type energy. Can I get in there? No? Okay. Well, we'll just park right here real quick and we'll check those bins. Seems weird that I couldn't go through those ferns, but whatever. Oh, I thought they weren't going to give me any trash. I was, what? Another watering can. Nice. Dang it. Alright, so we go like down the road here a couple blocks, and I think up maybe a block or two, and that's where we hit those apartments that are over the top of their own garages, that the under the apartment parking, and every single one of those has trash bins. I think it might be up maybe two blocks up. It might be one. Let me look. Is it the next one? I think it might be. Yeah, the next one feels like it's too far up. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Is hold on. I'm kind of looking for this. I'm looking for these kind of, yeah, like bins underneath a pod. Dude, I've got so many watering cans. I've got so many watering cans. It's crazy. Nothing? Really? Nothing? 2 in here for a 10-minute break. There you go. All right. Appreciate you. What's up, Deadly? How's it going, buddy? How's your morning at work going? Good? Everything good with you, bruh? I'm having a junk heavy morning, dude. Truthfully, it's my new obsession. It's junking. You can call me Red Fox because I'm about that trash, dude. I'm on that Sanford and Son shit. Going good so far, can't complain. Yeah, work's work, right? At a certain point, you just get a rhythm with it, and you're just like, fuck it, another day. I saw a guy this morning that I see almost every day on my ride home from work. Not to work, but home from work. He's heading to his job. Mexican kid. Probably 10 years younger than me, but like every day, same hoodie, backpack, walking at a certain, we meet at an intersection. He's clearly on his way to work. I don't know if he starts 7:30, 8 when he starts exactly, or how far he has to walk, but like I run into him almost every day on my way home from work because, I get off at 7, so I'm, at that particular light at, 7:30, 7:25, 7:30, in that range. We run into each other almost every day. Stranger, I don't know the kid, stranger, but like we run into each other almost every day, and he started riding a bike now. That's my big bit of news from my world. For better part of a couple of years now, I see him at that intersection every day. He's on foot, I'm on my bike, and yesterday was the first day I saw him. I saw him again today, but yesterday I saw him and he had a bike, and I think without words, because we don't talk to you, it's not like, hey, good morning, whoever you are, random person that's crossing the intersection at the same time as me. Like, I'm not that friendly, so like it's not like we chat, but he did kind of smile at me like, like bike, and I was like, I did like a little bit of a nod because we crossed the intersection at the same time, and he was on his bike, I was on my bike, and I kind of like looked at his bike and I was like, I did one of those, and he kind of did like a like that to me, like we'd never spoken, but like it was like, yo, bikers. I was like, yeah, bro, you got a bike, dude, that's sick. So shout out to the Mexican kid who's finally realized that, that bike life is the real life, dude. I know that, Deadly, you're on that bike life right now, dude. I just thought that'd be a funny anecdote for you. You're welcome. Every day, more people adopt bike life. What's happening right now? The game froze. Don't do this. All right. Fuck. But yeah, bike life, dude. What is this? Oh. It was very cool. I had a big smile on my face the rest of the ride home. I was like, my dude. I was like, nice, dude. It's just a cool moment. Like, again, I've never spoken to the kid. I see him almost every day. Some days I run a little later, he runs a little late. We don't run into each other at that intersection, but like more often than not, we see each other at that intersection every day. And he's never been on a bicycle before, but he just got a bike, dude. I'm happy for him, dude. Oh, a lot of people got dropped out, I think. But bike life, He definitely did a face, though. He literally did a face. Like, I was like, yeah, bro. Good shit. it improves your life, bro. I consider he was walking for years, you know, to his job or to wherever he got picked up for, you know. I think he's a construction kid because like he seemed like he had like the construction gear on, you know what I mean, like your standard construction worker kid, you know, gopher kid, runner kid. But so he probably was trying to get to some certain place where he'd meet up with whoever, you know, whoever he was riding with that day. Is my guess. I'm just guessing, but like he's now on the bicycle, dude. A nice 10 speed too. It's like a good mountain bike. I was like, oh, dude, it's like a real bike, you know, not like it's like, oh, my little sister's bike. Like he had like a, it's like he saved up his money, he got a proper bike, dude. So I was pretty stoked. I was like, that's awesome. Good for that kid. Save him some steps too, man. I don't know how far he walks from, but like, what's happening? Why is it? This is 2 days in a row, bro. Come on. An error at GTA 5, something caused 5M to stop working. A crash report is being uploaded to the 5M development. Okay. This is the second day in a row where I've like gotten a nice rhythm going. I've started to get a little something happening. I got a present from the Starvos, the Yellow Gang. I got a present from the Yellow Gang. They hooked me up with a bottle, so now I'm gonna stab people with the bottle. Now I'm gonna stab people with a bottle if they try me. I'll just cover my eyes when I do it because I don't like the sight of blood. Because Beans doesn't like guns or the sight of blood. But yo, something's happening, dude, on this 5M. It's been acting stupid for the last couple days. I'm super bummed. I mean, I'm not super bummed. I did get a lot done in that hour and 40 minutes. If this is in fact the end for the day, I hope it's not. It's still really early. But I mean, nothing I can do about that. The whole server crashed, you know? There's like 100 people in there right now. Like literally everybody crashed out of the server. 5M took a shit is basically what happened. Dude, thank God I logged on early, though. Imagine if I had started, you know, I logged in like 10 minutes ago. Like at 8:30 or something, like I normally would, instead of like 7. I mean, I'm technically at an hour and 40 minutes. I got an hour and 40 minutes in before this fuckery. But should I just try and connect one last time? I am very tired. I could probably sleep. Truth be told, I could probably sleep. What are these guys? Who are these guys? Fancy business suits in their office and whatnot. What are those guys doing? Without the engagement of the GTA right now, I'm already starting to. Come on, we gotta get in here, bro. Let me in, please. I'm about to fall asleep in my chair, dude. Ugh. That is a weird place to put me. What the fuck? Wait, why am I... Wait, what? Why am I here? Bro, I was nowhere near here. Wait, what? Still won't let me drop anything. Alright, well, let's go get a car from the park garage over here. I mean, we got our lockpicks. Let's go get ourselves a car. We haven't lockpicked anything in weeks. Well, it feels like weeks, at least. There's a lot of firefighters. Good lord. You guys good? Are they all on the clock? Is my taxes paying for that, dude? That's bullshit. Are there no cars in the park? Okay, well. How about up here? Any cars up here? Yep, there we go. Sir, I'm going to borrow your car. I assume this is your whip. Ooh, that one's a convertible. Hold on. Whoa. No chance there's going to be 3 in a row like that. Fuck. And then this one, and then the other one. Yep, I figured. There's kind of like, it's not a rhythm, but like there's kind of a pattern to those usually kind of, almost. All right, this has no gas. I won't get a block with this thing. No, I'll get more than a block with this thing. I'll get over to the pizza place with this thing. This car's kind of nice, bro. This feels very nice to drive. Damn, dude. This thing holds the road nice. Maybe because all my cars are kind of junkers, but this one's... Like, it seems like it's fast, but like it also holds the road really well. Doesn't feel slippery at all. This car's kind of good. You guys thought I was going into the ravine, didn't you? I know how to drive. Get out of my face. Yep, yep, that's, yep. That feels about right. Yo, I like this car. It feels really good. What car is this? Lampard Felon GT? Lampadati? Lampadati? I don't know how to pronounce that. It feels grippy though. It feels like it's holding the road like crazy. It's pretty wild. I like that car though. Very nice. Alright, so my van probably got insurance, right? Safe bet? Or is it here? Oh, so I can just... I should just go down the street and get my van. Well... Right? I don't know why it spawned me so far away from it, but like, my van would just be down here then. Dude, I like this car. It feels really good. This car feels very good, dude. Yep, there's my van right there. Nice! My van's still there. Let's go. What kind of a weird head pop was that, dude? We're good, though. Alright, back to business. Cool. Alright, we're back at it. Oh no, what happened? Was that my tire? What was that? Something just popped. I gotta go get my car fixed. I'm gonna go get my car fixed here in a second. I should probably do that before I start getting too much deeper into this. Metal can. Nice. Yeah, like I was saying before, the head pop, I'm going to fill my whole van full of actual recyclables. 400 storage of actual recyclables. That's going to be really good money once it's full. Hopefully nobody steals it like right before it's full. I'm like, motherfucker! But that would be the plan. We'll fill the whole thing full of actual recyclables. And that's it. None of the other bullshit. Let me go get my car fixed because there's like making noises and weird things were going on. There's a wrenchy thing over here, I think. Down the road, kind of by cherry poppers over here. Oh no. Oh no. Deja vu of yesterday. Oh no. I get it. It's got to restart so things can get cleaned up and all the bullshit people have moved all around the map needs to be, you know, reset and everything. I get it, but like, man, restarts are a bummer. They really are. Just want to get junking again, dude. Just want to get my trash on, dude. Just want to get my dumpster diving back into, you know. Just when I'm dived back into it. Just when I've dived back into a dumpster, as it were. Nice. All right, 30 minutes. Shit. Maybe we go up to the pawn shop, sell a few of the things that we have. I wish there was a place I could put the other things that I don't want. Why they keep filling my backpack up with nonsense that I don't want. Now I can't even set down. They won't let me drop anything because I dropped too many things today or whatever. Whatever that means. Bro, I'm just trying to put stuff. I know that like it probably affects the server like crazy when everybody's just dumping stuff out of their pockets into the world. Like the whole thing has to run, acknowledging every one of those things that we drop. So I guess I get that you can't just have people endlessly dropping stuff, or else fuck that. I mean, I've seen people do 100 explosive or 1,000 explosives on Minecraft. I get it. Like it fucks up the whole game. Like putting up too much shit down. Like the whole game has to run and acknowledge all the things you've said on the ground. Like I get it, but like at the same time, now I'm stuck with crap in my pockets I don't want in my pockets, and I have limited amounts of space in my pocket, and I have to. It's a whole thing. Now I got to walk around and try and give away stuff to people. Now I got to like invade other people's pockets and throw stuff into it. I'm gonna randomly walk around giving people obscure items like dice and nonsense just because I have no other place to put them, and I can't put them in my van because my van's gonna be strictly recycling, and I can't set them down in the world because the server says no. It's like shit. What am I supposed to do? I wish I could put stuff back into the garbage. That would be sick. You should let us put stuff back into the garbage. Why isn't that a thing? That should be a thing. I have a few ideas. One of the ideas is let us put things back into the garbage. How's it going, brother?
How's it going, Matt?
Another day, huh?
Yeah. Have a good one.
Couple of items. I got a couple of. Man, I should have thrown some stuff into that guy's pockets. I should. He stopped to chat with me, but like, he tell he was on some other shit. I should have thrown a 6-sided dice in his pocket and some fish bait and a lighter. The fuck was the point of that? Who's that guy? The fuck was the point of that, dude? If I'm not Beans, I'm upset about that. I chase that guy down and go, what the fuck's your problem? But I'm Beans, so I don't really care. Beans wouldn't be bothered by that. Beans would go, oh, careful there, fella. Oh, golly. You know what I mean? He wouldn't actually give a shit about that. Be like, oh, it's just a car. You know, as long as you're all right and I'm all right, everybody's all right. But me, Thunder Nick, you back into my fucking car and drive off like you didn't just hit my car? I mean, I don't have a car, but you get what I'm saying. I'll be pissed. I got things to say about that. But what the fuck's your deal, man? If I was the kind of character that drew a gun, that's where you start shooting people. You want to fucking back into my fucking van? What's your fucking problem? Bop, 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 bop. That's when you start firecrackers. Neck crack, applejack. You know what I mean? But I am not that guy. That's just not who I am. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put where can I put a 6-sided dice? What do you do with a 6-sided dice? What's the point of that? The dice rolled a 6. Okay, dude. Cool, man. I kind of want to drop that. It won't let me drop it. It won't let me drop it. I want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of fish bait. Can I eat fish bait or something? Let me eat it. No? Okay. I need to get near people and I need to just give away this shit if I can. I only have a few minutes to do it. Yep. Actually, after the restart, would I be able to drop stuff again? Or can I steal a car and put it in the car's trunk? There we go. That's the move. Should I steal a car and put it in the car's trunk? Right? That's a way to get rid of it. Just have a stolen car set up somewhere, like this car. This car's got to be stolen, right? Let me see. Problem solving. Let me see this guy's situation. What's going on, bro? Watch this. Perfect. You can have 2 fishing bait. You may have a dice, and you may have this lighter. You're welcome. You're welcome. Least I could do. You're a good fella. You deserve it. Perfect. Solve that problem. Okay, so that's the move. You just gotta steal a car and fill the trunk full of the garbage you can't sell. Smart. I am smart. SMRT. Alright, that's brilliant on my part, dude. So now when I have a surplus of stupid shit in my backpack and or on my person or in my van or whatever, well, not my van, I'm going to keep my van just recycling. But I'll just steal a car and fill the trunk full of nonsense. So the next person comes along, like, I don't know if people do that. I've never done that. Like when I steal a car, I never check the trunk. I just assume there's nothing in it, right? It's just a random car in the world. But like, now I might start checking the trunk because, like, I bet you people do that. I bet you people drop stuff in the trunk of cars when they can't get it out of their backpack. When they realize that the game will only allow you to drop 5 things. Cow. Jesus, cow, careful. I'm just driving around right now because I know the restart's imminent. Get off the bike, hold on. Okay. So then I rip out a glass bottle. Bro, that's sick. Special shout out to, what was his name? Chili? What was his name? I don't remember. Fuck, I'm so bad with names in real life. So Beans is going to have to be bad with names as well because I'm terrible with Cash. Chili. Why did I say Chili? Shout out to Cash for the bottle. That's cool. That's way cooler than just a simple knife. Like a basic knife is so standard, so basic. You know, thus the name Basic Knife. But like bottle, so much cooler. That's like way more like, yeah, bottle's cooler. I mean, I would love to have like a fucking wrench or like a oh, that's one thing I could do. I could go see about the sporting goods or whatever. He was saying there's a skydiving place by the beach. What was Cash saying? Let me look on the map. Oh, this place. Sporting store. Yo, hold on. I mean, I don't need to mark it. I actually don't like marking stuff because I know the map well. I can get down there. It's basically the mask store, more or less. I wonder if we can get down there and buy a baseball bat before. I will definitely keep this bottle, the broken bottle, on this motorcycle though. Once I get a baseball bat, because I will want to rock a baseball bat. I'm not gonna lie. I like the idea of bruising somebody up instead of cutting them open. Cutting people open doesn't vibe with Beans' ideology, like his personal moral compass. Doesn't scream, stab him with the bottle. You know what I mean? Like that's not, you know what I mean? Such a nice gift though from the boys in yellows that I'm gonna keep it. I want to keep it in my motor. I'll put it in the trunk of my motorcycle. You know, because it's like that's a real gift from an actual good group of dudes. So I don't want to be disingenuous with that gift. That's a real gift. And it means a lot. That's cool. It's like it's nice to have people being generous, you know, and not being dickheads on the server. So I don't want to like fuck his bottle. You know, I'm not even on some like fuck his bottle shit, but like I think a baseball bat or some sort of sporting good would be, or a golf club would be great. Imagine I swing a golf club at people. I'm just hoping we can get down there before the restart. I wonder what kind of sporting goods they have down there. Yeah. I'm gonna eat a couple tickets on my way down there. I don't give a shit. That's a $200 ticket. Okay, I kind of give a shit about a $200 ticket. To be fair, that's pretty expensive. I'm gonna lose like $1,000 going down to the sporting goods store. That's crazy. Do the police get pings, by the way? I don't even know, but do the police get pings when they, when you do that, when you hit one of those, or is that just the speeding tickets are already taken care of? Because if they get a ping that you're speeding and like they can track it through multiple camera lights or whatever, cameras, like they could get ahead of it and be like, pull this guy over, here he comes. You know what I mean? Like if cops are catching pings off those. I wonder if cops catch pings off those. Tomorrow we gotta try and grow some weed. Or not try, but like we need to plant some weed and grow a new strain tomorrow. We need to like make a real concerted effort to do that. I've been saying I was going to do that for the last couple days and I haven't done it. Tomorrow we got to really make a play on that, you know? Okay, do not steal my motorcycle, please, people. Thank you so much. Pool cue. Pool cue. Oh, baseball bat's $250. Golf club seems like such a good idea too. Fuck, they all seem like such good ideas. Which one do I do? Baseball bat is what I really want, truth be told, but golf club seems pretty cool too, though. Pool cue seems a little bit like you broke a pool cue out of anger. Like Beans doesn't get angry like that. I mean, he does. Like he'll get angry, but like it'll be a frustrated angry more than like a rage angry. I feel like rage angry is how you break a pool cue. Carrying around a broken pool cue is like some high level rage anger that I don't think he has, you know? But baseball bat? Hold on. Let me see what we got. Are you kidding me? Come on, that's great. That's great, dude. So I put it away, but then I'm like, listen, man, I don't want any trouble, all right? Listen, man, I'll give you a proper walloping, okay? I don't want any trouble. But then also, like, if I don't have that, I mean, equally great is the broken bottle. God, they're both so good. I think the baseball bat is more Beans, but I'm grateful for the bottle. The bottle's very cool. It was nice. It's a gift, you know. So I don't want to be disrespectful to the gift, but I think he's more of a bottle guy, or not more. I'm sorry, more of a baseball bat guy than a bottle guy. But the bottle is very cool. Like if I go full rage mode with Beans, I will be using that bottle to stab some people. But like in a simple self-defense situation, I think baseball bat is more Beans, you know? Either way, we're probably going to call it at the restart. I'm not going to make any effort to jump back in. I probably could get back in, but I'm tired, man. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep yesterday. I got to try and get some sleep today if I can. That energy drink I just had, that energy coffee thing I just delayed the inevitable. It kept me for this recording, but like I'm gonna hit a wall here soon, and I'd rather not do it on YouTube. You know what I mean? The amount of money I lose from these fucking speeding ticket cameras, which by the way are so dumb. Like just have the cops out there stopping people from speeding. Like you're taking away cop jobs. Goddamn robots are stealing our jobs. Like you might as well just have cops doing that, right? Isn't that like what they're supposed to be doing? I mean, I guess on this server they're pretty busy with all the robberies and the gang fighting and the whatever, but got to be at least some of them that are like, I wouldn't mind a couple just simple pull over and ticket type situations, bro. Not every cop's got to love every single interaction being some, drawn out gunfight or chase, you know? There's got to be some of the cops that are like, I could really get behind a couple of speeding tickets in a row, you know? But careful with that shit. I'm actually putting it away. There we go. Give him a proper walloping. Bro, that's beans. Doesn't that scream beans right there? Alpha, you better back away from me now. I'm serious. You know, that energy? Bro, I'm just saying. I didn't even know they had a sporting goods store down there by the beach. Shout out to Cash for letting me know they had a sporting goods store down there by the beach. That's a game changer. Dude, I wanted. It's during the week. It's so tough to like really get it. I'm just too tired from work. I know it's only been 2 hours, but I'm knockered right now. I'm wrecked. I worked this morning, so I mean, while you guys were having your sleepy time, wherever it is you're from, whatever time it is, whenever you're watching this, while you've been living your daywalker life, bro, please keep in mind that for me right now it's 9:49 in the morning, sure, but I've been up since midnight because I had to work this morning. I work nights, like mornings at a warehouse, throwing freight and stuff. So not only did I have to wake up at 12:30 last night, or like 12:30 today, so I'm at like 9 and 10 hours into my day, but I was throwing shit and breaking a sweat and doing manual labor type business. All right. So keep that in mind when you guys are like, this guy sure does cry about being tired a lot. Like, yeah, bro, welcome to the night worker life. It's all about how much sleep I got, my sleep schedule, and I didn't get enough sleep. Energy drink, caffeine. That's my whole existence. 10 minutes. All right. I'm just spinning my wheels right now. I'm going to go find an alley to... You know what? I'm going to do the bushes today. We'll do the bushes. Actually, the water place has kind of become my spot. Let's do the water place. I don't like just appearing in front of people. I feel like it blows up their immersion. I don't want to mess with anybody's immersion. So I try and find like an alley or a phone booth to duck into like Superman, when it comes to spawning into the world. So I've really enjoyed this place. This is kind of my spot. Water and power, this is where I load in. Because like nobody comes back here. There's no reason to be back here. So I can just kind of, exit the server right here. And then when I come in, I just pop in and I just, walk out into the world. No one's the wiser. Yeah, it's way easier on the weekend for me to do a nice long stream where like I can really get into some business and do some things, chat with some people, run some errands, have some fun, do a couple different jobs, chat with a couple different people, multiple trips to the casino, and like really have a good time of it. During the week it's a little tougher because like I said, I work, man. This is not my job. I wish it was. This whole thing is not my job. I wish it was. Oh, for now though, just a hobby that makes me a mild, slight, tiny little amount of money. In a perfect world, I'd wake up in the morning to an alarm and come in here. You're done? Yeah, bro. I got on the second I got home from work, more or less. I'm 2 hours in. I got a couple hours there, and there's about to be a restart. And after the restart, you got to like fight to get back in, because all the normal people wake up, the people with priority wake up, and then you have to like wait in line, potentially. A lot of times you can get in if you're quick with it, but at 10 o'clock exactly, the server restarts, and then like 10:02 or whatever, you can reload into the server, and you have to like be one of the first ones to reload in if you don't have priority, which I don't. Otherwise, you get stuck in a queue of like 50 people waiting for their turn to get into the. It's a whole thing, but on the weekend, because I don't have any other responsibilities on the weekend or work to do, I can wake up like UK or Australian hours and play 4, 5, 6 hours at a stretch. So those are the longer ones, guys. Is those 4 or 5 hour ones? It's because it's my weekend. I don't have to worry about work. But JP, have you checked out Warhammer yet? Or are you interested in Warhammer at all? Is that on your radar? Space Marine 2? I think it looks dope. I think I might get it. It might be the next console game I buy. Hopefully you guys are jamming on that too. It looks fucking pretty killer. Horde mechanics, like Days Gone. It's got fucking Destiny style planet jumping and mission launching and stuff. It's got fucking Gears of War gunplay and melee play. I can show you this guy. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. It's probably going to be right here in the front. Actually, I've watched so much. There we go. This guy.
I wish my TV provider let me choose what I pay for.
Sling let you do that.
Hey, Brothers of the Imperium, Space Marine 2 is finally here. It's a game we have been eagerly waiting for over a decade.
It's like Gears of
and now
War
that
meets
it's
Days
arrived,
Gone meets
let's
like
stack up.
Destiny,
After over
basically.
300 hours, we've maxed out every class, tested every weapon, and played through
It's not the
every
kind of
bit
game I'd normally be
PvP
into,
content
but like
the
it
game
looks
has
kind of
to
slick.
offer.
It's
For some,
squads of
this
3,
might already be your game
and
of
it's
the
got
year.
like
Others,
just
you truly have no idea
I mean
what to
chainsaw
expect, and that's
melee weapons,
where we
like
come in.
chainsaw swords and
My
shit,
name is Kodiak.
and like 7
This is
different
Legacy
classes,
Gaming,
skill
and today
trees. It's got
we're
all the
bringing
things we
you
like.
Our review for Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
I mean, it's a 16-minute review.
To start, we
Okay.
want to thank our friends over at
But like,
Focus
it's coming out on
Entertainment for
console.
providing us
I
with
think
review
soon,
copies
like
of the game.
in the next few
As
weeks
always,
or something.
We're under no obligation
I think I'm
to
gonna buy it.
review games, and our opinions are entirely our
It's been a
own.
long time since I bought a video game, but I think I'm
Space
gonna
Marine 2
get
is a
this
game
one
that's
because it
been
looks
on
kind
our
of cool.
must-play list for a while. We've taken the time to truly dive deep, and to say we're impressed is an understatement. So here's the headline: Space Marine 2 is not only a worthy successor to the 2011 title, but it pushes visual fidelity, action, and immersion at nearly every turn. Your Space Marine, in most instances,
Like there's a
in the
campaign mode, but then
Vanguard,
after the campaign
feels
mode,
like
there's
the
like raids or
half-ton juggernauts
whatever,
they're supposed to
like
be.
big boss
With each
battle
swing
at
of
the
your
end
melee
type,
weapon,
like
each bolt
extra
or
missions
round
that you
fired,
do.
and each brutal execution performed, you feel like a lore-accurate Astartes carving your way through the enemies of mankind. For a third-person horde shooter, both the ranged and melee action is brutal. Controls are responsive, the narrative is coherent and engaging, and there is a very clear skill curve to the game via its parrying system that feels incredibly rewarding to master. Space Marine 2 truly takes the best of Saber Interactive's
Warhammer had a
previous
baby with
work
Anthem.
and combines
What?
it with the rich
There's nothing
Warhammer
Anthem about
40K
this game.
universe
What's
in a way
Anthem about this
nobody
game?
has been able to do before.
Anthem didn't have you fighting
Our
robot
team
on
has
robot.
loved
This is
almost
like
every second of our experience with this
genetically
game.
altered
That's
humans in
something
mech suits
that I'm talking
fighting
about.
aliens, bro.
At a macro
Hordes of
level,
aliens.
Space Marine 2 is made up
There's
of
nothing
3 core
Anthem about this,
experiences. A
What are you
campaign mode,
talking
which
about?
you can play
Anthem
in
didn't have
3-player
7
co-op
different
or entirely
classes.
Solo. Operations, which are replayable missions that run parallel to the various story beats of the campaign and feature their own class and weapon progression systems.
Like
and
weapon
Eternal War,
progression,
PvP,
skill
where two
trees for the
teams of 6
characters
engage in
themselves,
classic and
classes
innovative
themselves.
game modes.
It's not
After
just your
our time
guns,
with the
it's not just
preview,
your
we
class,
figured
but your
the Battle
guns as
Barge,
well,
the
your
main
melee
hub,
weapon as well.
would just have more
So it's like
areas
there's
to
a
walk
lot
between
to
and
upgrade.
engage
There's
with
a
all
lot
of
to
these
like
game modes. But
spec
it turns
out, you know what I mean?
each is truly
Individuality,
its own
customization,
environment.
uniqueness,
When you engage the
co-op
terminal,
shooter.
select one of
I'm
these
not
modes,
going to try
you'll
and sell
load
you on
into
it.
a
If you don't think it
unique
looks cool,
area,
that's
and
fine.
all of the
But I think I
content
am going to
will
get this
shift to
game. I'm
reflect that
pretty
game mode
set on
until
getting
you
this
change
game.
it again.
I need a new
Campaign
shooter
has
in my
you
life,
taking
and I think it looks
control
pretty
of
sick.
6 characters with
I was just
virtually
hoping at
no
least one of the
progression
homies
elements,
gets it, so I
while
have someone to run with.
operations
But
and Eternal War have
if I got to run with
completely
randoms, I'll
separate
run with
progression
randoms, dude.
systems.
Anthem had
Progression
4
in one
classes.
mode
This
does
game
not
has
carry over
7.
to any
What are you
of the others,
talking
which
about?
was definitely one of our early concerns. In our opinion, having PvE and PvP progression separate is a fantastic idea for the health of each game mode and allows the team to safely balance and add content long
I don't know
term
which guy
that,
I'm going to
in
be though.
theory,
Is it
mitigates
cross-plat?
some
I'm not
risk to
sure.
breaking the
I
game.
couldn't get it on my PC. I know that much.
In terms of the
My
campaign,
PC
we
probably won't run
genuinely
it.
have
It's
a
going
lot
to
of
fucking
positive
over.
things to say. And as
flow
always,
my- You're
we
not
want to
buying it
avoid
on
any
console?
age
Buy it on
spoilers,
console, you
such as
fucking
schematics,
jerk. We
boss
can play it,
fights,
dude.
and so on. In total, with
Why you
our
gotta
level
make
of
it a fucking?
experience
Because
with
you have a
the game
PlayStation
already,
5 now.
so
What are you talking
understanding
about?
all of the nuances of
Just buy it on
combat,
PlayStation
the
5. We'll
various
play it on
weapons,
PlayStation 5.
enemies,
dude.
we clocked in around 7.5 hours from start to finish playing solo. This might not sound like a lot to some of you who were concerned about the early reports of the overall story length, but simply put, this campaign, for a person well versed in Warhammer 40k, is a visual feast. And even for those who don't know anything about this universe,
Yeah, I don't know
it's
anything about the
narratively
universe.
engaging from start to finish. The cinematics are beautiful, the missions all uniquely different objective-wise, and some of the encounters and locations end up being truly surprising, especially when chaos begins worming their way into the mix. The environments on their own are staggering from a scale perspective, and with Saber Interactive's board technology allowing thousands of Tyranids to flood both the active gameplay areas as well as the distant background environments, you constantly feel like you're on the edge of a wave of death, actively trying to consume a planet. The contrast in environment is also really impressive. Just on Kadaku, one of the game's planets, the dense jungle foliage allows Tyranids to come from seemingly any direction, contrasted so well with the claustrophobic internal sections
I
of
think
this
it looks
planet,
cool. I don't
where you're
know.
slowly
I think it
working
looks really
through
fucking cool.
Imperial
Maybe I won't be good enough to play it. I don't know. Maybe it would be really hard, and the fucking hordes will just take me over every round, and I'll be like, motherfucker. But like, I feel like I need a new shooter in my life, and I think it's got legs in that there is wild amounts of customization. They're just showing you basic blue guys right now, but like there's skins and custom shoulder, custom arm, custom wrist, custom glove, custom, you know, fucking, like, you could personalize your little mech guy or whatever, your fucking soldier or whatever, in wild ways. And all of that is in-game grinding. You grind to get new shit, like fucking dope stickers or whatever, to fucking spray paint this and the, you know, color palette. Oh, now you've unlocked green for your fucking chest plates or whatever, and like all that type of shit. It's dense with that. I've seen videos on it. I'm like, what? The customization is like, ooh.
Things that really stood out as
plus the multiple different skill trees
that just left us scratching our heads. To start, yes, the Flamer is in the game, but it's only available at the time of this review in the campaign, inaccessible in operations or PvP. Praise the Emperor for that. The sections of the campaign where the Flamer was featured were easily our least favorite across the three of us that played through the review copy, due to how clunky it felt. In fact, we wouldn't be surprised if the team revisits this weapon entirely if they decide to bring it into other parts of the game in the future. I know a lot of people were excited for that weapon. I was amongst them, but sadly, it's just gimmicky. That's far more fan service than anything else, and at this point, can't stack up against the other, more highly polished weapons in the game. The other point is that jump packs in the campaign have vastly increased functionality and maneuverability.
It's out tomorrow? Is it really? Shit, well, I'm not buying it tomorrow. I'll buy it in like a week or so.
That after playing through the campaign, we genuinely began to not enjoy playing.
I gotta wait till I get paid,
during
and then I'll buy it.
This is one thing we really hope the devs take a second look at, because we see no real downside to making the jump pack more versatile in operations. In fact, it would drastically help the slightly lackluster assault class feel comparable to some of the other class offerings.
I want the one with the zip, the one with the grappling hook. There's one with the grappling hook where you go and pull yourself across the battlefield. I think that one looks cool. I also like the one with the giant sword, or the giant shield, because then you can go shield and sword like a goddamn Knight of the Old Republic, dude. Or the Knight of the Round Table type. Look at the fucking customizations, bro. Look how they're all fucking different looking, and they got hoods and fucking sashes and shit. I want to Barbie out my guy, bro. Make him look uniquely cool, dude.
As you level up your specific class, you'll craft different builds through a combination of class-specific perks, as well as weapons and weapon perks that all directly impact your playstyle. Overall, we found that it was best to wait until the campaign notifies you of an additional available operation, as it weaves narratively into your active campaign mission. At that point, experiencing the specific operation allows you to live through key moments of the campaign from the perspective of an additional tactical squad, tackling secondary objectives in order to bring each main campaign story beat to their climactic moment. Doing it this way was so smart. It turned this mode from a simple PvE grindfest to an actual connected experience that elevates and extends the campaign overall. Again, we don't want to spoil the actual story beats here, but a prime example of how this plays out is in the decapitation mission.
The big hammer guys are going to be OP. People are going to play with the big hammer guy. I think people are going to play with the jetpack, the assault class, because it's got the jetpack, and I think it's the only class that can use the big double-handed hammer. Like those in concert with each other is going to be really fucking OP. But I don't think that's that dope. I think it's more dope to have the chainsaw sword and or the big electric sword that you get for the shield class. I think bulwark or something what they call it. The shield class seems really, really cool. But there's also a class that has like a grappling hook that pulls that you can pull around, that you can rip around the battlefield with, get out of bad spots with, which I think has a real value, a utility as well. But that particular class doesn't have like the shield; it just has like a grappling hook and like a chainsaw sword, which is I think most classes have a chainsaw sword. Like it's weird because like certain weapons are only certain classes. There's like crossover on certain weapons. It's all very. I've watched way too much content on this game. I think it looks pretty dope, and I think I'm gonna fuck with it.
As well as the class
I am not getting it
that
tomorrow, though.
genuinely feel like they'll never be picked. There are several builds possible per class. but
There's
if a lot
one
of these
class that's
perks
just
were
all
stronger
big
or
daddy
changed up the
gun,
way
like
a weapon or
saw.
class
It's
played,
all saw.
We're looking at easily 2 to 3 times more the amount of potential builds. For instance, every signature perk on the sniper genuinely feels like there would be a reason to consider one over the other, while the heavy signature perk, Coolant Reserve, felt like an option that encouraged your teammates to die so you could have a different experience. Post-launch, there's going to be a lot of dialogue and community feedback around perks, and we're confident Saber is going to make some adjustments, but our perspective at this point
Like
is
one
that
of them
build
just has like
variety
a
feels
fucking
more
giant
restrictive
gun. He has
than
no melee
expansive,
move
and
at
that
all. He
takes
has
a
like
few
no
points
melee
away
weapon.
from our
Every other class
overall
has like a
enjoyment of
sword
the
or a
game,
knife or a,
especially
you know, the
given
hammer
how
or
much
whatever,
time
big
we
melee
spent
weapon.
in
One of the
operations.
classes has no
We
melee
do
weapon at
also
all.
need
It's
to
just
call
a
out the
giant
limited
fucking like
functionality of the loadout
gun
system.
that like
It's great
shits
the
a
team
thousand
has
bullets.
loadouts at launch.
It's
Let's
wild.
be clear, but all the system
And
currently
heavy. I think
does
this guy
is
heavy
save your weapon
is the one that has
choices.
just a big
It
shit
doesn't take into
stomper gun.
account your class perks or weapon perks that you'd prefer to save for a specific build. Those remain a global choice.
They keep
which is
showing the assault
problematic when
class.
a
I think he
weapon
played as
requires
an
you to
assault
alter
class.
3+
I don't think
nodes
that
on
looks
your
as good.
class
The
perk tree
jetpacky
to
thing
make
is
the
is
synergy
cute,
work.
but like I don't
If
think
you
it's
use
as
a loadout function during an
viable as
operation,
people think it
all
is.
you get is the
Although
weapon
I think
change, but your
assault is the
perks
only
remain
class that can
whatever
use the
you
hammer.
selected in the
That's
armoring
that's
hall,
kind
and that
of one of
ends
the
up defeating the purpose of the
best
loadout
weapons,
system
what I
entirely.
understand.
This needs a hard look, and we're optimistic it'll be addressed. Then there's Eternal War, and unfortunately, despite this mode being fully accessible to us during the review period, given the limited number of people doing other things while reviewing the game, we couldn't find a single matchmaking instance that allowed us to actually review this aspect of the game.
Oh,
We
there is
tried on
PvP as
multiple
well. It's like a
occasions, on
fucking.
multiple
I
days
don't know.
to
I don't
get
think the
a match
PvP is gonna
going,
be
but
good.
no luck. We
I
know
don't
there
think
are
that's
3
why I'm
games,
playing
Seize
it.
Ground,
I don't think
Capture
I'd play
and
it for
Control,
PvP,
and
but
Annihilation,
I don't
all
know.
of
Maybe
which
if I
were
really
main
like it,
modes
I
of
would.
Space
I don't know.
Marine 1, but we have no idea how many maps there are or how the class balance and progression feels. Again, progression in Eternal War
I feel like
is separate
PvP, the
from
sniper
that of
rifle
the
would be
operations
god
game
at
mode,
PvP,
and all
right? Like the
weapons
sniper
unlock
class.
based on your veterancy level with each class. So the more you play, the more options you have at your disposal. We wish we could have given you all a true accounting of this mode, but sadly, it just wasn't in the cards. Putting aside some of the more action-focused gameplay elements, I want to briefly talk about the armoring hall and customization. Because
Armoring
Space
hall.
Marine
This
2
is where I'm like,
has a stellar
yo!
offering when it comes to tailoring
Because
your
you don't
Marine,
buy this
and you can
stuff.
choose
It's
to
not like you
make
pay
it
real
as
money
more
for this stuff. You
accurate
have to
or
grind the
inaccurate
game
as
to
you like.
unlock this stuff.
Weapon variety is something I think will be a major sticking point amongst players. Each class has a limited pool of weapons to choose
Like
from.
some
and their
Halo shit.
primary,
Yeah,
secondary,
it's got
and
some
melee
Halo vibes,
offerings
like
across both
Destiny vibes,
PvP
like
and PvP.
Bungie type shit.
Not all
But then,
classes
like
have
with
access
Gears
to
of
a
War,
primary or
melee play
weapon
and
in
gunplay,
certain
it feels
cases,
like.
but in a lot of
It feels more
instances,
Gears
the
of War
primary
gunplay and
offerings are
melee
pretty decent.
wise, but then
However,
like
classes
very
that don't
Destiny
have
with
access
its,
to a
you know,
primary weapon
map
don't feel as
moving
complete
around
as they
and
should, since there are
classes
currently only
and
3 different sidearms in game and 4 melee weapons, with most classes having access to only 1 or 2 within those categories. The Warhammer 40k universe has a lot more weapons that could have been included here, and while that may be the long-term plan, having so few at launch for something like the Assault really makes that specific class a lot less enjoyable to play and
well, no,
progress.
because the Assault has
That being
the
said,
hammer that
let's
nobody else
get into
has.
talking
That's
about
like
the gunplay
crying about
and
having a
combat,
specialty
because for
weapon.
those of you
Oh, he
who
has this
haven't gone
hammer, yet
hands-on,
nobody else
it
gets
is
the
simply
hammer.
cathartic
How is that a
and used some of
downside?
the most
Don't play
iconic
Assault
weapons
then, you
in
fucking
the
dummy.
40k universe. Overall, weapons feel tightly tuned. For the most part, are accurate to the source material they're being drawn from. Bolters hit with the appropriate level of punch, plasma weapons disintegrate enemies in the blink of an eye, and melee weapons of all sorts make light work of any enemy unfortunate enough to meet the business end.
That
of the
seems
blade.
cool to me though too,
Learning
like
enemy
going big
attack patterns and getting
bulwark or
comfortable
whatever, where you got
dodging,
full
parrying
shield and like a
is
big
core
old
part of
electric
the
sword.
combat gameplay,
That
and
seems
rewarding
really
those
cool.
players
But they
that
don't have
have
guns.
access
I don't
to
think
the
that class
system.
has guns, or
There
maybe he
wasn't
just has like a
single
pistol.
weapon available during
He
our
barely
more
has a
than
gun. He's
300
just all
hours of
melee.
playtime
That seems
that
kind of
didn't
cool.
feel
I don't even know what
viable,
class
even
I'd
at the
play.
highest
That's the other thing. It's like,
difficulty.
as much as I
That's no
want to
small
get this
feat.
game,
You'll
I'm not
learn
even
to
sure what
work
class
on
I'd play if I
mechanics
got it.
quickly enough, but players that get a handle on all the nuances
Part of me wants to
are
play
ones that will be
the
pushing
grappling hook
the
guy
hardest difficulty
with the like
fastest.
basic
And
assault
that's a
rifles and
testament
just
to the balance
assault rifle and
baked right
pistol. I
into
think
the
all he has
game
is the
from top to
chain
bottom.
sword.
One
Or he might
element
have a
of Space
dagger.
Marine 2 we think will blow
but-
players away is visual customization.
Dude,
There
this
is a
shit seems
staggering
cool.
amount of
The
options to
Barbie.
choose from,
The
and if
you know how I
ever
like to
dreamed of
Barbie it
bringing
up,
your own
dude?
Space
I'd
Marine
make
to
my guy
life,
look so
Space
cool.
Marine 2
All the
nails
different
that
colors and the
experience.
fucking sashes
Colors,
and all the shit.
patterns, emblems, emblems, and even some iconic armor elements exist, with 10 Astartes chapters, 8 Unknown Foundings, and 6 Heretic Astartes chapters. The Ultramarines DLC adds another 13 successor chapters to this pool as well, with even more coming based on the team's roadmap. At launch, each class has roughly 66 different armor pieces to unlock. which can be done just
56
by
different
playing
armor
the
pieces
game.
to unlock.
And the developers have already confirmed that cosmetic packs will be the sole form of monetization long-term for the game.
Alright, so they are going to sell some of those.
So
But most
there
of
you
those you
have it.
grind
Our
for in the
thoughts
game.
on Saber Interactive's
I don't know.
long-awaited
I think it
sequel,
looks dope. I
Space
think I'm going to
Marine
pick it up.
2.
I'm probably not picking it
Friends,
up tomorrow,
we had a blast
but like in a
playing
week or
through
so, I'll
this
probably
game,
buy
and
it.
Hope you consider checking it out if
After
you're
my
itching
next
for a
paycheck.
highly replayable third-person shooter. While we sadly didn't get to test Eternal War, we can say without a shadow of a doubt that 2/3 of this game is rock solid, and a
Look
lot
at
of that
that.
comes down to the content.
That looks
which is
insane.
sharp and satisfying, the world, which is massive and engaging, and the overall customization, both tangible and superficial, that give you complete control over your Space Marine. This is a game that's fantastic right out of the box, but give it a couple weeks and a few small patches, and I think it'll be as close to a 10 out of 10 as you'll find in 2024. There's just a lot to be excited about here, and with the roadmap already released, the future is looking very bright for yet another Warhammer 40k game. As always, if you appreciate the
I don't
work
know.
that goes into playing,
How much
writing,
time
and
would
producing
we
this
be able
content,
to
do
play
me a
your
solid,
morning
hit that
and
thumbs up,
I'm
and
afternoon?
consider
Yeah, I
subscribing.
know.
Don't
That's
forget
a
to
fair
check out our
point.
build
That's a
guides
very
dropping for
fair
every-
point. I'm not arguing that. But there's always the weekends. I mean, there's not really the weekends either, to be fair. I'm on that RP on the weekends heavy because I can get into the server like a lot. That's a fair point. That is a hard question, and that is a fair point. Not that much, probably. Fuck. That's the problem, bro. You need to get a night shift job, JP, you dirtbag. Let's agree it looks dope, though. It does look cool as shit. But that is a fair concern. I just think I need a shooter like that. I need a co-op shooter like that. The next one past this game that looks, you know me, is I'm going to get Borderlands 4 eventually when it comes out, but that's like a year and something away. I can't wait a whole nother year for a shooter, you know? I need a good shooter right now. I don't know when the next Division kind of game's coming out or a Wildlands game's kind of coming out. The last one that came out was Breakpoint or whatever, and that one was a dog turd. Nobody wanted to play. So, like, that one took a giant shit, so they're probably a little gun shy now to make another game like that. Borderlands 4 isn't for another fucking year and change. So I need something to play in the interim, dude. I think I want to grind that game. That game seems fun. I'm not even into the outer space shit or the alien shit. Looks like crack that I get hooked on. That's what I'm saying. Like, it looks really fucking... And it's not even the kind of game I normally get into. But I just think it looks really sick. All the customization and the different classes and stuff. I'd probably want to go Sword and Shield. I'm stuck between Sword and Shield and the, I don't know if it's Commando or what it's called, but the one that has the grappling hook. They didn't really show it on that video at all, but there's one that has like a literal grappling hook. You can grab onto a person and zip yourself up to the person and fucking start stabbing them and shit. Or you can, like, if you're in a bad spot and the aliens are closing in, you can like zip line yourself across the room and get away from them. I was like, yo, that looks really, like, the utility of it looks really good, as opposed to that stupid jetpack thing with the hammer where I was like, that's cool because he's got the hammer, but like the jetpack doesn't seem that cool. It's like, go up in the air, freeze for a minute, and then like figure out where you're going to drop. It's like, all right. I mean, I guess there's situations where that'd be helpful, but like, I think the grappling hook seems way cooler, and that guy has cooler guns to go along with his like little grappling hook thing. So that looks kind of cool, but I also think Sword and Shield could be really, I don't know. I definitely don't want to be the all gun guy with no melee. I think melee would be where I would lean. I'd lean heavy on melee if I played that game. But maybe even all the way on melee and be the Sword and Shield guy, but I don't know. Sniper. I'm sure there's going to be people playing Sniper, and that's going to be really annoying. Be like, motherfucker, get up here and fight these guys. What are you doing? Sitting in the back of the room going, ping, ping, one at a time. Like, snipers will probably be annoying teammates. It'll be like, oh, cool, I got 2 snipers. I'm going to get swarmed. Great. Because snipers have, like, across the room, kill one guy, qualities. And it's like, how is that helpful in a game when there's fucking 500 aliens charging at you? I can't imagine the snipers are going to be... Snipers can, like, I guess go invisible and heal you if you've been downed. Like, if the aliens down you or whatever. I guess there's the upside is, like, the snipers are kind of the medic class from what I understand. They can go invisible, and while invisible can come over and revive you. So, like, they have that utility in the battle, but, like, I don't know. I've watched all the content on that game, like all the different classes and stuff. It looks very, very interesting. The one critique everybody that I've seen do reviews on that game has said is the main story's not that long. And it's like, okay, cool. Who gives a fuck about the main story? Like, everybody burns through that in the first weekend, and then, like, what else is there? As far as that game's concerned, what else is there is, like, 6 or 8 different operations, which are, like, long levels with a boss at the end type situations, you know? Heavy gun for me. Yeah, I figured the big saw guy with the fucking personal shield that you drop down that I think other players on your team can, like, step into if they're in a bad spot. Like, you just, like, huddle up on JP, and you just be like, oh, like, it just looks. I will say this: I will make every effort to find. If you get the game and I get the game, I'm going to make every effort to try and find time for us to play it. But as far as during the week, you know me, brother. I got to get my sleep. That's the problem. Like, during the week is not very realistic, but I would set aside time to run some fucking serious. Boogie would love this fucking game. You got to tell Boog about this one if he doesn't know about it. Like, I would love to jump in with you guys on weekends, you know, if we do operations and shit, you know? Anyways, something to think about, bro. I feel like that one's flying under the radar. How is that flying under the radar? It's so fucking good. Anyways, I'm definitely not buying it tomorrow, although I probably could. I'd have to see how much is on my paycheck card, but I low-key might come home tomorrow with the PlayStation card and buy that game. I don't know. I don't need something different right now. I'm playing RP like crazy, bro. I'm having a good time on the Highlife server. I've been playing the shit out of the Highlife server. I could do 2 recordings a day probably. But when am I going to sleep? I should be sleeping right now. I'm tired right now. I don't know. I got to figure this out. I'm going to get it either tomorrow or eventually. Probably tomorrow. Who am I kidding? I'm probably getting it tomorrow. I don't know how much money I have on my card, though. I think I get paid this weekend, or I don't get paid this weekend. I'm not sure. Either way, I got $100. I could fucking buy a PlayStation card and get this game, right? How much do they want for this game? I can't look at that. That's on this one. This one's now my monitor. Or my, what do you call it? My Streamlabs. I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. I put another half an hour on this recording. It's me just talking about Warhammer, but I think it looks fucking cool. I think it looks very, very, very cool. All right. I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry for the weird ramble at the end, but if you guys aren't going to get Warhammer, what's wrong with you? That shit looks fucking great. Anyways, and I'm saying that if you guys have followed my channel at all, you know full well I don't give a fuck about some outer space shit. I don't give a fuck about alien stuff. That does nothing for me. That game just fundamentally, like with the skill trees and the class systems and the fucking upgradable guns mechanics and stuff, like just like that's customization. It screams. It does all the things that I like, with the exception of like, you know, it being an outer space alien game, which is like, okay, cool, whatever. That doesn't do anything for me, but in every other way it does. It hits all the notes. Thanks for watching. This is what happens when I'm tired, bro. I just start rambling about nonsense. But yeah, thanks for watching. Follow the Instagram, Team Petit Thunder Nick. $69.99. Yeah, either I'm playing Warhammer tomorrow or more RP tomorrow. You'll have to tune in and see. For now, I'm out of here. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Hug a loved one. Holler at your boy.